What is going on, YouTube family? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm, and I have a very special video today. I want to introduce y'all to someone. So y'all know, if you've been following our journey very long, we live on a homestead in the middle of Arkansas. We also recently, we have quite a bit of land that Ben inherited from his grandpa that we share with his brother and his mom. We all share it. It's about 700 acres. But we are actually working to fill the land with cows. The whole family's kind of on board with it. Ben's brother actually has a job, and so he's fine with us putting the cows on the land and cutting hay on parts of it. He actually helps us. Y'all, we've talked about him before, Uncle Mike. But we are to the point, Ben has a full-time job, you know that. So we're to the point I cannot do all this by myself, which I don't do it all by myself. I have two teenagers that help me immensely. Ben helps when he gets home, but the majority of the daily jobs that are done every day, feeding, milking cows, all that all falls to me while Ben's at work, and that's just how it works around here. But we're to the point now, we need help. We need an employee. We need someone that we can give specific jobs to and trust that those are going to get done, and then I can go on and do other things and know that those jobs are going to get done and get done right. So we are to the point we have hired someone. So this is a momentous day for us, and our employee's pretty stoked to be here as well. So I am going to turn y'all around and introduce you to our employee. So here it is. This is our employee. In all honesty, I don't think we could have gotten a better employee. Do you agree?
Thank you.
Of course, this is Lane. Lane is about to be 16. So Ben and I have talked quite a bit about, do we want to employ him? And before we even talked to him about paying him any kind of money or anything, Ben and I talked privately and have just been kind of, in a sense, testing him, I guess, over the last year. He's done a lot of work for very little pay. We do pay them now some, and they have ways of earning their own money. But over the last year, we've just been kind of watching him and see how good of a worker he's going to be for us. Because sometimes, let's be honest, it's hard to listen to your parents as a boss. But the fact is, Lane is about to be 16. He needs money. We need some help. In fact, we've already had his help. It's not that so much is going on around here we can't do it anymore. The fact is, we've had his help. He's such a good worker. We couldn't afford to let him have to go off and work at, like, say, the gas station or something like that. Around here, there's not a lot of options for kids to work. And then someone else be his boss, telling him when he has to come and when not to, when I need him here. So that was kind of our motivation. Also, Ben and I are just the type of parents, we don't want to just give them everything. We want them to have to work for it a little bit, and that just makes you, it seems, appreciate things more. So Lane has a vehicle. He's not quite 16 yet, but it's an older vehicle that we already have. So instead of just giving it to him, he's going to have a small truck payment to make until he gets it paid for. And he's also going to help on his insurance, and he's going to have to pay for his gas. So to pay his bills, he needs an income. I need a helper. So this is just going to work out good for everyone. The things that Lane will be doing is really just whatever I need done, depending on what day it is. I'm going to take you around and show you today. Today is his official first day of work. How does it feel?
Good.
Feels good? Feel good when you get paid, huh?
Yeah.
So he's going to be doing everything from setting up temporary fences to move animals around, to cutting hay, to tilling the garden, to helping pick the garden, just really whatever I need, which, as I said, he's been doing for a long time now. He just hadn't been getting paid for it. But now he's going to be our official employee. He's just going to do so much more, aren't you? But y'all know he already does all our editing, and we appreciate him so much for that. So I'm just gonna take you around today and kind of show you what all he's got going on his first ever day of work. You got anything you want to say?
Let's go get started.
All right, let's go.
First official job, gate opener. For the past couple of days, we've had a serious heat wave, so I need to build a temporary chicken pen around the bees so they can mow down the grass. But I don't want to get stung. So I'm gonna suit up and then I'll show you what I'm doing. I've got this amazing new DIY life hack for anybody out there wanting to lose weight. Put on a bee suit at 90 degrees and go work for about 15 minutes. You'll lose like 30 pounds, trust me. Who knew setting up a fence could be so much work? Now I'm helping check the cows.
So how many times did we just count cows to get the right number?
Like 10. We actually had the right number the first time, but she didn't feel good about it, so we had to count them like 10 more times.
All right, guys, I don't know what all Lane took you around and showed you today, but he did a lot. From helping me count cows to helping me put out hay. He put up a fence for where we're gonna move chickens to. He wound up having to take some fences down. Let's see what else. He wound up using the tiller and breaking up the dirt around our potatoes that are sprouting, because I like to try to keep the dirt loose so those will grow good and grow a lot of potatoes. But his main job, and the reason we're giving him a job, I could do all that, but we are about to start rotational grazing. I told you in yesterday's video that we're gonna have a small herd across the highway that's gonna have to be moved every day or so. We're also gonna have our huge herd here behind the house, and that's gonna be his responsibility, and it's gonna have to be done early. You want to, from what we've read, and we've went to conferences and all kinds of stuff on rotational grazing. If you know cows' behavior, by the middle of the morning, calves have eaten and they're bedded down and they're sleeping. So you have to get up early and get cows moved if it's going to go smoothly and they're all going to move at one time and you're not going to have a headache on your hands. So that's going to be his job, is getting up, moving both sets of cows when they need it, checking the cows, all that. And then he'll have some other jobs throughout the day also. But I can't take on another job like that when I already milk cows early in the morning. So that's the basis of this. We're super excited that we're able to do this, because in all honesty, no one cares about this farm as much as Lane and Emily does, because they're part of it. And so that goes a long way. I told you in yesterday's video, and I've told y'all before, that Ben's grandpa left all this land to us, and that was one thing that he asked before he died, was please don't ever sell the land or let it be lost in family disputes or anything like that, that we take care of this land that he was leaving us. So I feel like with employing Lane is just one more step in doing that, because he really does care about this place. He will work hard and give it his all, because it'll be his one day. So anyway, thanks for coming along on this vlog with me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you just for caring about our family and all the nice messages and emails y'all send us all the time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless.